One of my favorite candy bars is a Mounds or an Almond Joy. This is dead on. This is delicious. Hey everybody, welcome to our bubble. My name is Katie, and today we are making coconut cookies and granola bars. We are totally out of snacks, at least fun snacks. And as tempting as it is to buy granola bars in the grocery store, they're super easy to make at home, and you don't have to worry about weird stuff being in them or trying to read the complicated ingredients on the back of things that you're not for sure what they are without asking Google. So today we're going to make them up. First thing we need to do is we need to turn on our oven for our cookies. It goes on 325 degrees Fahrenheit or 162 Celsius. So for our coconut cookies today, I did need sweetened condensed coconut milk. I don't have it, but I do have regular coconut milk. So we're just going to make the sweetened by adding half a cup of sugar. So now that our coconut milk has been heated up a little bit, because we want it to be kind of watery, and we're just going to mix everything together. So we need a half a cup of our coconut milk. Along with 2 cups of coconut. This is the like shredded coconut. They're little shreds. You don't want it too fine because we want all of this to, you know, stick together, and they kind of look like a little haystack. So 2 cups of our unsweetened coconut. The coconut milk with the half a cup of sugar in it, I can almost drink it. You should taste it. It is delicious. So we're going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract, just to give it a little extra flavor. And then we're going to add around half a cup of mini dark chocolate chips. Today I am using the Ghirardelli chocolate chips. We give everything a good stir. And we're going to get out our cookie sheet. I have had a couple of comments on my cookie sheets. These are not metal. They are stoneware from Pampered Chef. I'm not sponsored by them. I have had this cookware since I got married 23 years ago. I know they don't look like your standard cookie sheet, so I thought I would explain. But we need a piece of parchment paper. Our oven just went off a second ago, so it's all ready to go. And we're just going to dollop little blobs on here and throw them in the oven. We're going to be cooking them around 12 to 14 minutes. now while our cookies are going in the oven, we're gonna go on and start our granola bars. There is no bake that you need to do. We're gonna dump everything in a bowl, and then it gets pressed into our dish, and then it's gonna have to cool for an hour. So you're gonna want a fairly large bowl for this because we are dealing with thick rolled oats and they tend to take up a lot of room. So to make these today, we are going to need peanut butter. We're gonna need thick rolled oats, a little bit of vanilla, our chocolate chips, anything else healthy that you would like to add. We're gonna throw in a little bit of flaxseed and wheat germ, and even a little bit of our coconut. If you have nuts, that would be great as well. So to start off, we're going to add a cup of our peanut butter. You can use creamy or crunchy. It's whatever you prefer. Today, I am using creamy because that's what I have. We're going to need around 2/3 of a cup of honey. And we're just going to kind of eyeball this, so I'm not dirtying something else. That looks about right. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and there's about a teaspoon left in that bottle, so we're just going to finish that off. Now, we're going to mix all of our wet ingredients together. So we're adding 2 cups of our thick rolled oats. And then we're going to throw in any extras that you want. So we're going to add a couple of tablespoons of flaxseed. Flaxseed is great. It is full of omega-3 fatty acids. Make sure that you do get your flaxseed ground or grind it yourself. Our body does not actually break down flaxseed whole. So if you don't chew it up enough, you're not really getting the nutritional benefits. It's easier to get it already ground. So now we're going to add in a little bit of wheat germ. Wheat germ's not something we eat all by itself. It is like the inside of the wheat berry. It's really good for us though. It's great for digestion. It has zinc and magnesium and some protein in it. So it's excellent to add into cookies, or you can even put it in things like meatloaf for like a filler. And I got this bag on the clearance shelf, so I'm trying to use it. So we're going to add 2 tablespoons of that as well. And a couple of tablespoons of our coconut, because why not? Let's add 4. So that's 4 tablespoons of our coconut, along with some of our chocolate chips, of course. And I'm just going to throw an overflowing handful in. And we give all this a really good stir. We're going to put some parchment paper in here. And now we're going to smash everything down in our container. The easiest way I know how to do this is to take another piece of parchment paper and smash it down on top of your mixture. We do want to kind of smush it down evenly. Once this is chilled, we will be cutting it into bars. Great. I think that looks fantastic. Now, while it's in the refrigerator for an hour, I'm going to just cover it with a little bit of parchment, just to protect it a little bit. So now our granola bars are going to sit in the refrigerator about an hour, and we're going to check on our cookies. So it's been around 12 minutes. Oh, look at that. Those are gorgeous. I think we're good to go. It's been around an hour since we put our granola bar mixture in. We're going to get them all cut up and bagged up so that they can be used for lunches later in the week. You can cut these into bars or squares, or we're just going to cut them into bars today. Look at that. That is a beautiful granola bar. So now that these are all finished, I have little snack bags. I'm just going to put one down in my bag. That way they are individually wrapped and ready to go. These should be good for a little over a week in your refrigerator. And so I'm just going to throw these in my husband's lunches. Our cookies turned out great as well. It is a softer cookie. I'm super excited to try it because trying the coconut milk after putting sugar into it, it was so good. Man, these are fantastic. I'll tell you what, one of my favorite candy bars is a Mounds or an Almond Joy. This is dead on. This is delicious. So thanks you guys for hanging out with me in my kitchen today, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.